Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. What we do have to do very quickly is just select a plan that we're going to move on to when we've successfully finished our trial. Now, obviously, what we need at the moment is the free plan, which is absolutely perfect, but it's our trial, and we do have to move to a paid plan once we decide that we're good to go at the end of the 14 days. So Shopify will just ask us to pick a plan that we need to move on when we've finished. Now, we're not going to go into all of these areas right now, but of course we will be talking pretty soon about adding our products, or in our case, because we'll be drop shipping, we'll be importing descriptions and images of the products that we want to sell to our customers, and we'll be looking at the store design. You can also start thinking about the color schemes that you think you would like to match your brand. And don't worry at this stage about having lots of product images or branding kind of images, because Shopify does have some built-in free images that you can use, some stock images that you can use just to get yourself up and running. And we don't need to add a domain right now. A lot of people will move on to having a custom domain as opposed to, like here, thebestkitchenstuff.myshopify.com. We'd probably want to lose the My Shopify bit, but we can do that later on. So yeah, and that obviously looks more professional when you have a custom domain, and these are typically around about £11 a year. So your sort of average domain costs. So don't worry about that right now, because what we have to do is just look at the plan. So if we just go and click on select a plan, it will just take us into, so it says pick a plan to use for when your free trial ends. Okay, so you can cancel before February 22nd, and in my case, and they won't charge me, which is great. So they say this is the most popular here, but don't worry about that at all. I mean, for my sort of current most successful store, I do have this plan because I have gift cards. I do get slightly better credit card rates, but I have that plan. Not planning on moving to the to this large plan here, but this suits me fine just now. But obviously, when you're just starting out, this is the plan. Once the free trial ends, this is the plan that I would recommend you start with. $29 a month. It's roughly £22 a month, and yeah, it's got everything you need. Of course, it says about, don't worry about this, but it says in-person events and so on, because obviously we're not selling goods in person. The credit card rates are pretty good, and we'll look at Shopify payments a little bit later on, as that's just the way that they process credit card payments and so on. In person, that doesn't apply to us. Staff accounts, this is okay. That's just maybe if you have somebody else managing the store with you. You don't need more than that to start with. And locations, obviously we haven't got different locations where the inventory is, because we're drop shipping, and we'll be using apps to track our shipping and the location of our orders. So that's absolutely fine. And obviously this doesn't apply because it's markets and events. It's for retail. We're not doing point of sale. So really what you need to do is obviously choose this plan, because that's the one that we're going to be working with. So we'll just click onto that for now. And there we go. It just says choose how often you'd like to be billed. And then obviously you just need to put your payment method. Obviously it will be every 30 days. If you feel you'd like to commit to a year, but I recommend that. I would just say that every 30 days, and then you can pay by PayPal. You can actually pay your bills by PayPal or just by card. So what they won't bill you right now, obviously, because you're in your free trial, but you just need to select that payment method to confirm. And if you decide not to go ahead, which I would hope that you don't want to take that route, then when you decide that you want to go ahead, that's fine. It will go ahead and just charge you. But if you don't, then you would cancel in advance of the date that it's given you. So it's all very clear. It's all sort of crystal clear as to how they operate. So that's what I would say. If you want to connect your PayPal account, by all means you can do that. But that's just what I would recommend in terms of the plan. And so I will see you on the next video. Thanks very much.